Okay, so I'm Will. I'm Kevin.
I'm Hall.
I'm Brandon. I'm Jimmy. I'm Eric.
I'm Courtney.
I'm Bob.
I'm Andrea. I'm Danielle.
And we're currently known as Poppa Carousel Disappeared. Now, this is, if you somehow did not figure out on the way here, an improv show. And what that means is that everything we're going to be doing for you tonight has not been scripted and has not been done before, but it would have been in our best interest to have scripted it or have done it before. So you're going to have to kind of bear with us and just give us a lot of pity laughs tonight, okay?
So many.
I like that, okay? This side of the room's winning right now. Okay, so, one thing you're going to be hearing a lot tonight is before we start every scene, we're going to be like, oh man, we need like a prompt from the audience. And what that means is we're just going to ask you some kind of open-ended question, and you just blurt out whatever answers you've got so that we can like take one of them, and maybe you'll be the lucky dog who gets chosen. So we're just going to practice right now. So like, what's been your favorite part of Siblings Weekend so far? And then I heard puppies, and that would have been great if we like utilized it, but we're not going to because we're going to do something completely different. So we've got Jimmy with our first game.
Cool. So the first game we're going to be playing tonight is called Serious Team. Keep it easy up. So what we're going to be doing is there's going to be me and someone else. Great. Thanks, guys. Okay. So me and someone else, and we're just going to be having a serious scene. And if at any point the audience laughs at us, we have to sit down and someone else stands up for us and continues the scene where we left off.
So that whole pity laugh thing we just talked about, not now.
Later, not laugh. Okay. So, prompt. What are you most excited for tonight?
Free food.
I heard food.
Happiness.
Got the sauce ready?
I don't know if I can eat it. I don't feel too well.
Come on, this is your father's favorite dinner, and I'd really like you to try some, because, you know, otherwise it'll be a little myth.
I mean, I have a little, but I don't think it's too good. Oh. Okay.
Sorry.
It's so sweet.
Your father likes sweet sauces. I mean,
I hate sweet sauces. It's like you don't even know.
it's his birthday.
I don't care about it.
I don't care about his birthday.
It happens every year. Yeah, and, I mean, we try to appreciate him. At least we can try to show that we appreciate him once a year. I think he deserves that.
You know, he works really hard, and I just want to have him have a good day.
Yeah, but he always has all the fun. Can't we do something for me for once?
Not on his. Just maybe a different day. Just this is his special day. I just feel like maybe sometimes it should be about me. Screw you, Jeff.
That's how I feel, so how about you talk now?
I just feel like Dad is a great person, and even though we complain about him sometimes, he's really been there for us, and I just want him to know that we love him.
Couldn't we do it another night though? Like his birthday just seems...
No, we can't do it another night, because we've forgotten his birthday for the last 4 years.
Well, you forgot my birthday, remember?
We forget a lot of birthdays.
But this one is important. It's your father.
But he's had more birthdays than me.
He's older than you. That's how it works.
Oh, it's me?
Can you show him at least a little appreciation? Just
I
sauce.
totally. You want me to make sauce? Okay. Do you want mushroom sauce or
You
like?
just have his sauce that he loves so much.
I don't want to make that sauce. If it's
I've already made it.
We're all set for serious scenes, so we're gonna go on to the next scene, which in this handy-dandy little thing is Blind Man's Bluff.
The next scene we're gonna play is called Blind Man's Bluff. Basically, it's a regular improv scene with 3 people, and one of those 3 people are walk-ons, but we're all gonna be blind. We might run into things. Try not to laugh at us too hard. It's stressful.
Go for it.
Laugh at us as much as you want. Alright, so I can't see right now, but what's something I wish I couldn't see if I could see?
Plumber!
I heard plumber.
Sweetie, you have to go call a plumber. Our toilet's clogged up again.
I can fix this, I've done this before, I'm a happy man. You've seen me.
Just like you fixed the sink, I still
That
get
sink,
squirted.
the sink is working as well as it can be, I'm getting to it.
No, watch the sink. Watch it.
Okay.
Oh, not me, the sink!
Okay.
Look, watch, see? Shh, there's no water.
Well, yeah,
Water!
I'll get to that, but first I gotta do the toilet situation. You want me to get to the toilet?
Fine, it's a toilet. I would like to use the bathroom.
And this is, I think I might need a wrench or something, so...
Here. Here.
I got the wrench, and probably have to unloosen or tighten something.
Please don't break our toilet. That's our only toilet.
Okay, so now that's leaking, but that's fine. With some more effort, maybe tomorrow I'll get to it.
No, I need to go to the bathroom now. Do you understand? Now.
You love the neighbors. The neighbors have a great toilet.
I'm not going to.
Hi, yes, I live across the street from you.
Yeah?
I'm that new witch in the neighborhood.
Oh, we've heard so much about you.
Yes, and I may have placed a curse on your plumbing by accident when I was
Why? I need to go to the bathroom.
I was trying to pass my witch exam there next week, and
I've heard those are tough.
They are!
Why couldn't you put it on the Johnsons?
I don't know the Johnsons. You guys seem like nice.
We should have a get-together. We'll introduce you to all the other
Don't
neighbors.
make friends with the person who made me. I can't pee now.
It was by accident, I'm sorry!
I'm still
touch me.
saying there's plenty of good toilets in the neighborhood, and I'll get to this.
Who just goes to another?
If there's magic and voodoo and whatnot, it's not voodoo, is it? I don't know.
Part voodoo.
Okay, I'm sure
Discriminate.
I'll get some powers and stuff.
Why are you taking this so calmly?
Because I can fix things. You know I can fix.
You can't fix things.
I just learned this new spell. I think I can fix your toilet.
Okay, how do you do it? Maybe I can join you.
Okay, hold my hand.
Okay.
We're over your toilet.
Really?
Right?
Okay,
This
yes,
is
the
the toilet.
toilet's right here.
It's okay.
Slippery.
Please don't break our toilet
All right.
anymore.
Yeah.
Toilet. Don't break, or I'll kick you.
What kind of spell was that? Are you serious?
That was hundreds of years old. Okay?
Toilet, don't break or I'll kick you. Wait, oh God. Okay. It's so smoky. There you are.
Look what you did.
I'm sorry, I just tried to make friends with
We don't even have a toilet anymore.
We can get a new toilet, and, then you can hold for a while.
Where'd the witch go?
I think she might have just passed out into another plane of existence.
The witch disappeared.
Yeah, the wish disappeared.
You're buying the new toilet.
Okay, that's fine. Cool.
Alright, so the next game that we're gonna play is called Styles Replay. So, have you ever been watching a movie and been like, I really wish that Babe was science fiction, or Frozen was a slasher flick? I definitely have, and in this scene, you're gonna have the opportunity to tell us, not once but twice, what style we're gonna redo the scene that we just did in the future, if that makes sense. So what's gonna happen is, Bobby and Danielle and I are gonna do a scene, and then you're going to call out a genre that we're going to do the same scene as, but in that genre. And seriously, no holds barred. You can suggest any genre you want.
Inspirational sports.
Inspirational sports. We've done everything from Shakespeare to
Silent.
propaganda film to silent film to typical genres. So anything you can think of. And I will let someone go first.
What food is not available that you wish was available?
Pancakes!
Crab meat.
Wow!
Clown! Jerry, you told me you were back on the wagon, you weren't clowning anymore.
But it just feels so right.
Jerry, that's the problem. I know that it feels right, but we need to move on. How are you going to be a normal part of society if you...
There's a society that I want to be a part of, and maybe it's another society you want to be a part of. Maybe we shared something. I thought, you know...
Don't you drag me into this too.
We care about each other. We should care about the things each other cares about. What am I supposed to do with these squirting flowers if I'm not a clown? Just annoy people and they'll be like, oh, he's just kind of a jerk. It's funny when you're a clown.
Maybe sell them to a novelty florist? I don't
There are not many novelty florists in our town.
The point is, when you're clowning, you're not yourself.
That's the fun of clowning. I don't really like being myself.
Hey guys, I came into your bathroom because I thought that'd be fine. I don't like the way you look without your makeup.
I know.
And I just wanted to say we could go on tour. There's plenty of room in the car.
I don't approve of this friendship. You two are both just enabling each other.
Well, my wife just left me for the same reason, so I have nothing in my life.
We have each other.
We don't have each other.
Exactly.
We already have each other. Why are you
Maybe you could have the two of us, because clearly you don't really care enough about me to support this.
Also, I was trying to sell my flowers to a novelty florist, but there's not many.
Exactly.
And I think that we could all just go together and, no, okay. I thought maybe you could come, but clearly she doesn't understand. So, she doesn't think it's fun.
Yeah.
All right, well, you have a test. That's a secret test.
I just thought you'd be happier if you could integrate yourself back into a normal lifestyle.
You don't need to live in this bathroom anymore.
We thought maybe we could start in a small environment. I'll just live in the bathroom for a month. And that hasn't done me very well. I'm not very sane anymore. I'm getting back into clowning. That wasn't a very good idea for you.
I know, I figured the confined environment would bring you away from those habits, but obviously it's just made them worse. Happy, and I want you to be happy. So
I want you to be happy.
You don't want to see me. You don't want to see me, I guess. That's it.
have a good life.
Well,
In your bathroom.
Okay, so what genre do you want to see that in?
Horror flick? Let's do it.
Hurry! Is that blood? Have you been... I thought you stopped this. You promised me no more.
this is who I am now. This is who we are. We're a family of blood.
Terry, I thought now that I agreed to marry you after you killed my parents. To get beyond this, you promised me.
It can't be just your parents. It's gonna be a lot of people.
It is I, Jerry. Your hallucination.
You've always understood me better than she has.
Don't you want to murder?
I do.
Jerry, who are you talking to? I'm right here.
You wouldn't understand.
She wouldn't understand, Jerry.
You're so right.
You know, you don't understand, Jerry.
We
The
can,
screaming inside of you will only stop if you kill her.
Look at me. It's gonna be wash the blood off. We're gonna stop killing people for a little while.
It'll only be okay, Jerry. Screaming stuff.
Here, just gonna wash it off. I really didn't think you'd be able to find other people to kill in our bathroom. I thought this was done.
I think there's something wrong with the first bathroom door.
First, what? Jerry! I thought we could be happy together. I thought we could.
As the screaming stopped, Jerry.
Peace.
One more.
Biblical evidence.
I mean, we're doing a musical later, so if you want to see something else.
Employee training video.
Make sure your face is clear of any blemishes before starting the day.
Jerry, have you forgotten to wash your hands before going back into the kitchen?
Silly me.
You need to wash those right now. Good employees always wash their hands before going back to work. Because we may serve subpar quality food, but we're not going to make it any worse.
All ready to go, sir.
Jerry, that uniform isn't protocol.
Oh no!
Again?
My name tag is upside down. My name's not E-Reg.
I'm an uncertified customer who's in the back for no reason.
Oh, isn't that crazy? You should probably be at the front of the store like everyone else.
Jerry, what if we taught you in training about removing customers from areas they're not supposed to be in?
Well,
In this demonstration, I will be a belligerent customer. You can't make me! You can't make me leave!
sir, I must ask you to please return to the front of the store.
No, Jerry. When they're belligerent, we use force at this establishment.
So you're gonna get to the front of the store.
No! You can't do this to me! No! You can't! There's another door!
Get back.
Alright, so now we're going to play clap talk gibberish. It starts out as a normal scene, but when we call claps, and that's how the scene progresses.
Okay, so what is the time in your life where you felt it was the most important that you were articulate?
Graduation speech.
I heard graduation. I've heard graduation. It's over, Bill. My project is ruined. Graduating is going to be hard when I fail everything.
I don't think this one project means you fail everything.
And so I made a bet with my advisor that I would pass this one class or else I'd fail everything, and he was like, yeah!
Every law I've ever read, ever.
I just got in the mood for betting. I don't know what takes over me.
You shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Well, he gets in the mood for betting too. It's very bad. We enable each other.
Keep betting with people.
I bet you I can stop.
No, it's not.
Hey, how's the project going? Oh my god!
Yeah, it died.
I told you it was allergic to tomatoes.
Well, I thought that was a challenge. Yeah. Well,
Your advisors.
what? Yeah, it is his cat. I don't see why that's a big deal.
And you killed your advisor's cat.
Well, you know, sometimes.
And both our academic reviews.
Well, yeah. You know, it's looking bad.
Making bets with people.
Do you not?
No.
What's wrong with you?
it. It just escalates and escalates.
Wow, that really makes me feel bad about the fact that the exact same thing happened to your cat. Or the advisor's cat, whatever. It's just...
I'm sorry, but I really must have that recipe.
No. It stays in the family. And you're not family. I'm the only one left.
You know, this got heavy real quick.
I'm sorry, Mr. Snuffleupagus. I'm sorry.
I don't care about my grades anymore. I just want to leave. This is weird. The next game we're going to play is a game called Editor's Edition, in which I am going to be writing a book. And we've got these three people who are going to be acting it out with a little bit of give and take. So all we need is the name of a book you wish existed.
How to breathe underwater.
Underwater basketball.
How not to breathe underwater. How not to breathe underwater. Life is hard for a fish. They have this innate ability to breathe underwater, where it's the worst place to breathe, really. The air is salty, the water just is really polluted. And one fish, Craig, really wished he could breathe above water. He found he had some basic problems with his plan, given that all he tried was going over water.
This isn't working too well.
Craig was perhaps the most incompetent fish you would ever find. And another failure. Fortunately for Craig, he had one friend who both was smart and was completely okay with the idea of Craig going on land.
I think you can do it someday. You just have to keep trying and you'll get there.
I'm already on plan Z and it's not working too well.
Start with numbers.
We're gonna run out really fast.
There's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know. I tried everything from jumping to making my own scuba gear, I think humans call it.
Yeah.
Everything, it's... I'm running out of ideas.
Well, Craig's friend had an idea.
You can find another fish and steal their kills. And find another fish and steal their kills. And keep doing this until you have so many gills that you'll have to be able to breathe above water. Makes complete sense.
Wow, is this the coral reefs? I'm new in the neighborhood. My name's Gil. Lots of Gil. Wow, it's so pretty.
Perfect, yeah. So, what do you think of the land?
Well, I see it sometimes. It's there.
Pretty and it'd be a beautiful place to live.
Oh no, I'm not.
Something to die for.
Oh God, no, I don't think so. That whole like modernist movement trying to get above ground. I'm an old-fashioned fish. I don't deal with that.
Yeah. Too smart.
Oh man.
You might have to use force.
Craig didn't want to use force because that felt uncomfortable. Craig had a plan that wouldn't be weird like that. In different ways. Who knows? But he had a plan.
You could drown him.
That might not actually. No, that works. That works. How do you think we could?
Well, I was thinking the more underwater he goes.
You know I can still hear you.
Fish don't have ears.
You can't drown a fish.
I didn't you try that.
No, but that seems.
Maybe we should try.
Yeah.
I dare you to try it.
You go first.
What?
To drown. Yeah, obviously.
So I just stop breathing?
Yes. I I double shark dare you.
Whoa! We do not use such words in front of the children.
Triple shark dare
You know, I'm gonna hold my breath for so long.
Oh, yeah,
And she did. A long time passed. Hours that we've expedited to be like 10 seconds.
I did not think that would work.
Me either. Alright, let's see your gills. I don't know how this with fins, but
They just sort of came off, which was fine, I guess.
that worked really well. Okay, see if it works. A little bit. I can.
The longer he was up, the more adjusted he became to the air. Craig could feel it. He could feel developing crazy human lungs, the larynx and all that kind of stuff. Hands, I guess.
That would happen.
I can walk.
That's really cool.
This is amazing. I'm part fish, part human.
Yeah.
Shit.
There's a boat over there. You should go see it. Maybe they'll take you on.
Why? I finally got to land. I'm not going back.
But you were friends.
Ted, I think it's time we started seeing other fish people. I'm sorry.
It's because you got more gills. I see how it is.
Craig lived the rest of his days in a freak show.
Alright guys, so the next game we're going to play is called Mannequin, and for Mannequin we need 2 audience volunteers.
Put your hand up. Put your hand up.
Okay. Come on. So, the way that Mannequin works is that we're going to be 2 kind of fully posable action figures. And you're going to get to put us in whatever position that you want us to be in. And you get to move us around for the entire scene. So we don't move at all. You guys do all of the movements that we do. So when you want us to like step, you kick the back of our heels like that, and we'll take a step. And whatever you want us to be doing, then that's what we'll be doing. And if you leave us there, we kind of can't move. So please keep moving. And we don't get a prompt for this game. The prompt is the position that you guys put us in. So you can go wherever you want.
Can you feel it now?
Yeah, it's a really nice stretchy sensation. But it might hurt a little bit. Is it supposed to hurt? Is it supposed to hurt at all?
Just a little.
Okay, so can I sit back up now? Is that okay?
If you want.
Okay, any minute now, I'm just gonna sit back up. As soon as I'm ready. I'm really ready now to sit back up. Oh wow, that's really great. That's really great. I'm gonna look at you now because I haven't seen you in a long time. Okay, so what's next? If I'm gonna be doing yoga, I want to do it right. I want to do it like the ancient yogis or stuff.
I think we're going to take a break from yoga now. I think we should dance.
I mean, if you think, is it gonna like limber me up? Or is that how this is gonna work?
think
Alright,
that's
I'm
a
gonna
good idea.
spin. Right now. Is that good?
Well, you went in the direction I was trying to.
Okay, listen, you're not giving me a lot of good feedback, alright?
Listen, I'm a yoga instructor, not a dancer.
This was your idea, alright? Yeah, it's time for me to storm out here. Alright? Don't touch me. I'm gonna storm out here right now, as soon as I'm ready. Whenever I'm ready. Yeah, I'm so ready. Bye! I'm gonna give you a bad review on Yelp. As soon as I'm out here.
Oh, anything but Yelp.
And now I'm gonna slam the door. Damn! Continue backing for our working volunteers.
So, this next game we're gonna play was mentioned a little earlier. This is called musical improv. And you know how when you're watching a musical, it's like people walking down the street doing their everyday thing, and then suddenly there's a dance number and a song, and that's basically gonna happen. So we're gonna be talking, and at any point Bobby could do that, and the last line said instantly is like the intro to a song. So get ready. This is gonna be awesome. You ready?
Okay, we need a prompt. What is the thing that you're most afraid of ever?
Singing.
Singing. I heard it.
Okay.
Okay. You have to like move.
I don't appreciate you criticizing me. You know I'm insecure about this already.
You were doing it wrong. What do you want me to do if you're doing it wrong? Just let you keep doing it wrong?
You could be supportive of me and my aspirations to fly a kite.
As your father, I'm being very supportive by trying to inform you that you are wrong. So, you know, like, you have to move, alright?
Fine.
If you want the kite to fly, you need to walk with it. Alright?
Wanna fly a kite, Dad. Wanted to see it soar in the sky, Dad. I just wanna feel like you appreciate me, but you don't, do you?
But I do. Really. I just want you to be able to fly your kite. Right? You're not learning to fly it in the correct fashion. You should be able to see it flying. If the wind is blowing this way, you shouldn't really be facing that way. Yeah, see? Yeah.
I think.
Wow. Oh yeah. It's certainly like flying. See, all I want is the best for you.
Perhaps I have jumped to some conclusions, like you not being supportive of anything I do. But just
Thing crashing! Oh no! You had your kite in hang glider space! You crazies!
Susan!
Oh!
What you did to this poor man?
Oh!
you told me, are you okay?
Oh, don't touch me!
Don't touch strangers!
How are you teaching your daughter to do things like that? That is just bad of you. Because I'm blaming you.
No. She's flying in the wrong.
She's 8.
And your boy.
It's your fault.
If she can fly a kite wrong, she can certainly ruin your hang gliding experience by flying a kite wrong.
This is what I'm talking about, Dad!
Don't you ever lay hands on me again. I will send you straight to military school, just like Johnny.
Okay.
Remember Johnny?
Remember Johnny?
He was the worst big brother because he couldn't do it right.
I remember Johnny. You sent him off to military school when he couldn't fly a kite.
I don't know, but when I envisioned having children as a lad, I envisioned them able to tie their shoes and fly a kite at the same time. I don't know about you, Susan.
Guy is like clearly bleeding.
Yeah, there's a big pool of blood. Like, this is, I think...
The pool of blood.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
You know how expensive those shoes are.
No, Dad, me!
I don't know.
You own a cell phone, sir.
But it broke, along with a couple bones. And like, I'm just thinking maybe an apology, like to start, you know.
He seems to have better moral standards than we do.
A lot of people do.
Well, you see, I'm from Canada. I'm from Canada, and I'm not legally allowed to get mad. I'm from Canada, way up north.
Up north.
And if I got angry, I'd be taken to an institution. I'm not allowed to do anything but smile, else I'll get sent away. You guys are testing me pretty hard with all your talking about stuff that's not my broken bones. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, I should take precedence over you're having a thing, I understand that, but I am dying actively. And
What I'm gathering from this is that as a citizen of Canada, are you obligated to be too nice to call the police on us, or?
I mean, I can suggest that you don't run away, but other than that, yeah.
That's super fun.
No, come on. Come on. Come on, this
Remember
is
what I
just...
told you about Stranger Danger, Susan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the next game we're playing is called Revolving Doors, and the way this happens is we're basically doing a normal scene, but each of us have a word, and on that word we'll either leave the scene or come back onto the scene. So let's say my word is stencil, stencil. So every time someone mentions the word stencil, I
really
really
should have used the stencil.
I don't like stencils.
Well,
And then I would come back
I
onto
really
the
like
scene.
stencils.
And then I would leave the scene.
Well, I don't like stencils.
And we need to stop this now. Okay, so what is Brandon's word? What?
Puppy.
Yeah.
I'm erasing fun. Fun is dead. Puppy.
I heard hi, bye, yes, no.
Puppy is.
Puppy. Okay. What is this lovely word?
Forget.
Forget. And what is my word?
Marshmallow.
Love. I heard love.
Puppies forget love.
No, forget to love your puppy. Okay, so, you are walking down the street and all of a sudden, someone is like, oh my gosh, you have to see this. What is this?
It's a puppy.
I heard clock.
Mom, do you know what time it is?
No, that's why I'm fixing the clock.
Mom, it's time for you to take me to my recital.
I'm not going to take you to the recital of the club that I didn't even want you to join. I wanted you to work family business and sell pets like we all do, but you have to sing.
What's wrong with singing? I like singing. Singing has always been part of our family. Grandfather taught me how to sing.
Grandfather is not our favorite person around here, so we could just not think about him and think about pets.
Like puppies?
Yes, exactly like puppies. Oh God.
Grandpa!
How's singing going?
It's going great, just Mom doesn't seem to like it.
Of course she does. She
Nice to
never
see you
likes singing.
too, Dad.
Have you been forgetting something lately?
Yeah, I have. I'm gonna go get it.
Why won't you just like my singing? I'm really good at it.
She's never liked anything.
But I like her.
I think she's a child of the devil.
Grandma, she's your child.
She's the least favorite of all 5 of them.
Oh, okay. She's the child of the devil.
How long has she been working on this clock?
I forget actually.
Okay. I brought you this dog, and you're gonna love it, and you're gonna want to sell it, and you're going to move into the family business, and you're never gonna sing again.
But
Okay.
I love singing. I'm just gonna go pet the dog.
Why don't you approve of her?
I think she is too much like a certain someone that might be also in this room right now.
This is the clock.
You never loved me!
I've decided I can't take this puppy. I need to sing.
I don't like your words.
Okay. Well, this is fine. This is fine. Grandpa's here. He's staying now. Everything is gonna be okay.
You're shaking the puppy.
Oh, shit.
Found a clock that works.
This puppy is gonna be fine.
I forgot we had that.
You know what? I'm just gonna take this to the vet.
Did you forget something?
I am not gonna take this to the vet.
Take the clock with you.
You forgot the clock.
Okay, I'm gonna take them both.
Wait, she forgot me.
Okay, I'm gonna take all
She
three.
didn't forget about you.
Okay.
She always forgets about you.
Why am I so forgetful? I just want to sing and not be forgotten and be appreciated for what I do.
Do you see her? How miserable she is.
I see she's miserable because you are here. Because you don't show love in a way that a grandmother should.
I do show love.
Do you?
I decided I can't handle the fighting.
Okay. Well, maybe you should take this puppy to the vet.
I never wanted this puppy.
Oh, you never wanted this puppy?
Yeah.
Well, now I have a puppy. What am I gonna do with this puppy?
I don't know what you're gonna do with the puppy, but
Why do you have to throw this responsibility on me? Mom?
taking the puppy.
Oh, Jesus.
You two needs to stop fighting right now. Because this is reminding me too much of how we fight. And I don't want that to happen anymore.
Wait, you're not him. You're me. You're a child of the devil.
Why is this? I just know. No, this is between you.
Oh my gosh.
That makes sense.
So now I'm the devil.
Singing is the art of the devil, so makes sense.
And also pets.
Yeah.
Pets are the devil. Pets are the devil. Why did you get
Puppies are the devil.
Yeah, they are.
Since when did touch
Puppies became the devil in 303 AD.
You're not making any sense, Mom.
Well, I would love it if I could always make sense.
No. Mom, what are you... Okay, Mom, I just want you to take me to my recital, please. I will sing one last time, and then I will stop singing, I swear.
Okay, but we're going to move so that your grandpa can never find us again. We are going to love this recital, and we're going to forget all about him.
Okay.
Okay, next game is something called Good Advice, Bad Advice, where we have 3 experts on any topic of your choice, and you guys get to ask them questions, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Good.
So, welcome all to Mary's Mystical Corner, where the secrets of the universe are revealed. Does anybody have a topic they want to hear about?
Electronic.
I heard the future. Hi, three wonderful guests. Thank you for coming to the corner, my corner. I'm Mary. Who are you?
My name's Clara, and I was actually originally part of the witch burning trials. I've come back from the past.
Wow, interesting. That must have been painful.
It was.
Hi.
Hello, I am Dr. Eugene Higginbottom. And I believe the future does not exist.
We'll get back to you on that. Hello.
Hey, my name's Marty, and I'm a physics major in college, and I have this huge interest in time travel.
Okay, you are the most normal person here.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, anybody have a question for our guests about the future? Yes.
What sitcoms do you think will air?
What sitcoms do you think will air in the future? Let's start with Miss Clara.
Well, first of all, I don't know what a sitcom is. Sorry. Don't know what that is. I know how to burn a witch, though. I can help you with that. And I know that all witches look like you, actually.
Okay, Mary's Mystical Corner does not condone the burning of any person, whether they are magical or not.
Alright, so I think that nothing is funnier than a good episode of 2.5 Men. There is nothing that's less funny than Law & Order SVU. And since nothing is lower than SVU, but higher than 2.5 Men, I think the #1 sitcom in the future will be Law & Order SVU.
But Mr. Higginbottom, I thought the future didn't exist.
Well, you see, that's an interesting question.
I'll get back to you on that. Mr. Physicist.
Well, I'm hoping they remake the Flintstones, because I kind of want to watch that in like 50 years or so. But other than that, I can't really think about that. That's way too far ahead.
Okay, living large with the Flintstones. Anybody have another question? Yes.
If someone from the future came and killed their grandfather, what do you think would happen?
Okay, if you kill your grandfather, do you still exist? Maybe?
Well, talk like that is a symbol of witchcraft. So I feel that you should be burned at the stake right now. You gotta come closer. Come closer.
Again, we do not condone arson
I have a nice
or homicide in the magical corner.
You're a witch too, I know.
Okay, okay. Yes, Mr. Higginbottom.
It doesn't matter if I don't exist or not. My grandfather had it coming.
Here's the problem. If you go into the past and kill your grandfather, you will slowly start to disappear from history. And all evidence of you will slowly start to be erased and disappear, and you will not exist.
But at least he wouldn't have sent me to the academy.
Great wheel in the magical corner.
I believe everyone on this panel should be burned because everyone's here.
Is there one last question? Yes.
Will there be flip phones in the future?
Nice and simple. Will there be flip phones in the future? If anything about homicide comes out of your mouth. Okay!
What's a phone?
Alright!
Well, I'm hoping that at least phones exist, but considering the flip phone hasn't been around in like 10 years, I'm hoping for the best. I'm still living in the touchscreen phase era.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us at Mary's Mystical Corner. I'm Mary, and our next week's topic is sausage.
Sure, you're wondering what I'm doing.
So, our next game is called Lines in My Pocket. So, I'm sure a lot of you saw that table outside we had outside the door, and you're all writing down lines. And in this game, we're going to have a basic scene with two characters starting, and one person walking on. And, you know, at random intervals, while someone's talking, they'll pull out a line, and I'll just go and contemplate my life for a few hours. So we'll resume the show in a few hours, and we'll have to justify whatever we just said in the context of what's going on. And it's really fun to watch us struggle. It's real. Okay, so I walked on.
Okay, so we're gonna get our suggestions for this scene by reading a line, because we're quirky. Okay. Booty popping from a handstand. I think you could be on the cheerleading squad.
Why do people keep saying that to me? For like the 4th time this week. I don't understand. What about me screams cheerleader?
You're pretty and don't seem like you could get it. Anything else?
Excuse me, did you want to ask me something? Because I don't want to answer what you just asked me.
Okay, I think you could be a model.
Oh, wow. Thank you, actually.
But I was wondering if you could do me a favor and get me onto the cheerleading squad.
Well, I'm not actually on the cheerleading squad, but you know, I'm really influential. Like super influential. Like, have you noticed how like wonderful I look from every angle?
Yeah, I just thought if that hamburger was barely enough for lunch and dinner, I thought you could teach me to go on a diet. As hungry as you.
Yes. The first thing you need to do is cut out carbs. It's so fun.
Could you, I don't know, just teach me?
Tea is good for the soul and for losing weight.
Okay, well.
You are beautiful.
I think she's dumb though.
That doesn't matter. Just look at this. Look at this. I mean, it's uncanny.
I need you to punch me in the face.
No, please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
Look at how beautiful I still am.
It doesn't even matter. It works. It works for you.
Can I do it again?
Yeah.
It's really
You
satisfying.
just think you can't even dip this.
You can't. Listen, I need to market this. Can I use your beauty somehow? I don't know. Lay on MacDuff. Like
the makeup brand?
Yeah, like lay some MacDuff on you and just take some photos and put you in a magazine.
Okay,
Yes.
This seems really sketchy. Like, it seems really, Dad looks great in a dress. Like, Dad should not be wearing a dress and you should not be scouted by this weird guy.
Except you should.
You also take my dietary protege under your wing.
And best friends.
No.
I'm sure we've got something.
I'll pose for you. Ready?
You can do it. Not really. She needs you a lot more.
Like, imagine I have a sweater.
That doesn't help.
Come on.
Like, imagine there's a dog here.
Okay, really.
Why would that help?
It's both of us or none of us.
I got out of bed for this.
Yeah.
I got out of bed for this. I know I got out of bed for this, but I gotta get rid of this.
My best friend and I, my legs don't feel like legs anymore. They feel like works of art.
Listen. She's beautiful. I'm trying to get her on the cheerleading team. If you make her a model, maybe, we'll take her.
Imagine there's a tree. I'm standing.
The tree's irrelevant. I guess.
A kingdom for a horse.
Like me, like
That has your strong, beautiful legs.
Okay. We have a magazine called Varnish Monthly.
like for varnishes?
For varnishes, for wood.
Coating wood?
Yeah, you'd be surprised
I love varnish!
how little people read that magazine. It's probably gonna kick cancer with a month, but I can totally.
subscribed to Varnish Magazine, their article last month. Wow, is he dating anyone? Talking about the famous varnishing captain?
Cal Johnson. Oh my God, he's a sweetheart. Okay, I'm just glad to see it.
Imagine there's a cabinet.
Stop!
So, I mean, we'll go ahead and put you in one of our beauty magazines, and we'll go ahead and put you in Varnish Week.
My best friend, we're gonna promise together now.
I'm a fairy princess because this is gonna go so well for me.
You're
I'm
my
so happy.
fairy godmother.
Thank you. That's good so much.
You are a jerk face. You're not coming into my life sooner.
So, for the next game, we're going to need a lot of audience volunteers. So, feel free to raise your hand.
9 of y'all.
9 people. One more person.
Okay, so for our last game, we are going to play Story, Pie. And the way this game works is Eric is going to be moderating, so he's going to be standing here, and he's going to point at the one person in the cast. We're all playing this game. And that person is going to start a story. Then he's going to point to someone else, and they will continue right where the last person left off. Now, when someone messes up, either by stuttering or by messing the flow of the story, that person will hear everyone in the room shout pie, and then get pied in the face. We will keep doing this until there is one man or woman left standing. And each volunteer will be like assigned, you pick one person and you pie that one person. So, pick someone who you want to pie.
And take a pie over here. Look at your weapon choice. If you have a target, you pick a weapon. Can we practice something? Yeah.
So this is going to be really fun. Mostly because I'm not going to get tied.
So you guys can wait in the pieing waiting area over here.
Remember who you're going to pie. Wait in the pie waiting area.
There is. It's designated by me.
Over here? Yeah. Or do you need someone to pie her? Are we missing a person?
Yeah, make it.
Oh, just
What the heck? Really? Really? I'll get you. I know what you're doing.
Courtney, I'll do it.
Do it?
That's okay. I'm not going to start.
Okay, so we need a prop count. What is the most enjoyable thing that you did today?
Eat food.
Movie!
The movie that Jesse played.
I saw this lovely movie last week. It was Leonardo DiCaprio, who plays a fantastic human being. But anyway,
There was a dragon in it, and I didn't know what was happening because the dragon was weird, and it was talking.
And you have to finish. If someone say what did you wrong. The rules of the game are that you have to like pick up right where the last person ended, and she repeated what the last person said. So if someone's in the middle of a word, you have to finish it. If someone says something, you have to say aim. Like it's that serious.
Some mysterious stuff going on lately. Have you seen the news? People are jumping off buildings and landing on other rooftops. Some crazy parkour stuff is going on.
And people are also, for some reason, like becoming obsessed with porcupines, and they're just like collecting as many as they can and hoarding them in their houses. This doesn't quite make
Sense, because they're probably the weirdest pet to have. I mean, you could have a dog, you could have a kitty cat, but these people want porcupines. And I think it's
Really bad, but also really good. And I'm gonna do parkour with
My porcupine. What up, all those crazy people?
I plan on being the most
It was 7 years ago today that the famine began. I was so hungry
That I just had to eat my own shoes. I ran out of other things to eat.
And they were delicious, and I thought I will share this joy with the world. So I made a shoe-eating
sandwich machine. The machine also had the ability to make drinks, and I realized that I actually like the drinks a lot more.
Then the sandwiches. So I was just putting shoes in.
and getting drinks out. It was really weird and
great, but then somebody wanted to buy my stall, and I was like, no, this is my life, this is my whole identity. But then they paid me like $1 million, and I did it. It was great.
So, I went with my $1 million to go buy a yacht. And that yacht happened to be in the middle of the desert, so it was kind of awkward.
But I just had to go with it anyway. I figured maybe I can find like an oasis to sail it in around in circles for a while.
But I couldn't find any.
Sand in the desert! My boat was...
And I didn't want
To have to deal with.
that, because that's just crazy.
I mean, seriously, if we're going to have a desert, you should probably have some sand inside it. So I was just scraping around, scraping in the dirt, and there was no sand. I kept on scraping.
And I just was like, why is there no sand in this desert?
So I just made my own sand.
And cried.
Because I miss eating shoes.
Because it's so delicious.
And I wanted to make liquid shoe.
It's okay, I can get a haircut right after.
So I went swimming the other day, and I brought an extra pair of trunks, just on the off chance.
That I might need them. And also I brought an extra pair of elephants that had trunks because I thought that was a funny kind of word.
And no one really liked it. They were all like, why did you bring these elephants to the pool? And they were really kind of concerned, and the elephants were kind of getting...
They're kind of getting...
It was an exciting day at the mansion. All the servants were getting really angry with us, so it was cool.
To see
What would happen when the servants became the masters?
of famine. To help us rich people understand how hungry they were all the time.
And so is thirst. So we also took away all of their drinking water. But they all quickly began to get really sick because they were starving and really thirsty.
And so they tried to have a mutiny, but they were
Just not doing a good job at it.
Mutinying. So I had to teach them
How to
Unionize.
Themselves.
to be great.
and us. Okay.
There once was a little fairy who didn't want to be a fairy, so she left the forest.
And became a ladybug instead.
And then she went to become a grape monster.
And then she realized, I'm kind of having
go and eat more grapes.
To be a grape monster.
And it was weird because it was a really
Dumb idea.
And she was really confused because
She was allergic.
to grapes.
and she just wanted to not be allergic
To grapes.
Because she wanted to be
A grape monster.
And she probably should have just decided to not keep on changing the thing that she is and just be happy with who she is. Because, I mean, isn't that what's really important? Being happy with who you are as a person.
So she went to Fairy
Town and
met a friend
who was available.
to date.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy.
Listen to the story, children.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy who was very hungry, and so was his family, because they were suffering.
And the famine just got them so much hard that year. They were so hungry they thought we're gonna go to the
Moon! Because there's a lot more food on the moon.
Because the moon is made of cheese.
Everyone knew that.
But no one ever took the effort to go there.
What was wrong with people?
Wouldn't go to the moon. Because let's look at the facts. They took the
Bye, Bobby.
Ring around the rosy.
Pocket full of cozy.
Go get a fish.
Because I don't want
Fish.
and I don't want. Because I am very
Kingly.
and I'm so noble.
Because
I don't want
to rule these people.
who are too hungry.
For me to rule. I hate being king. I'm going to be a gardener. So I'm gonna get tomatoes and a rake and just garden.
Garden grape
Oh.